Hey guys, Santera Lucera. Hope everybody's doing fantastic, feeling absolutely blessed and living your best life. So, a hexing spell for your enemy who doesn't need a really good hex. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've made a video like this before, but you know what? You can never have too many hexing spells and basically any form of spell. So, a hexing spell for your enemy or anyone that you feel is wronging someone else in their life, or perhaps they are hurting you and you've spoken many times to them and they just keep hurting you. I would say this is the type of spell you want to use. Okay, so what you're going to need for this particular hexing spell is obviously the sigil of the entity. Once you've got that, you're going to need a jar, okay, graveyard dirt, as well as coffin nails. Okay, once you've got that, you're going to need rotten meat as well, particularly rotten heart. Okay, if you can get the animal heart, sometimes you can buy the whole chicken and you can actually just take the heart from the chicken as well, at any meat store. You want to rot that part. You want to rot the heart of the animal. Okay, so you need the rotten heart, you need graveyard dirt, rusty nail, as well as a voodoo doll. Okay, so obviously a lot of you know how to put energies into your material. I've made videos on this, so I'm not going to go too much into that. You're going to need a picture of the individual as well. Then you are going to say a prayer to the entity that you are calling forth for this particular spell, and you're going to ask that entity to power up your materials as well as assist you in the particular spell. Once you have done that, you are going to put the name on, write the name of the target onto paper, or at the back of their photo. Okay, you're going to put it into the jar. You're going to throw some graveyard dirt into the jar. You are then going to also throw the rotten heart into the jar, the coffin nails as well, and everything that I have mentioned. You're then going to write a petition of what you'd like must happen to this individual. And I must say, when you do this petition, make sure that everything you are writing down is justified. If it is not justified, get ready for some serious karma. This is why most spellcasters like myself will always find out if it is, from the client, is this a justified spell? Before I cast it for my client, I'd want to know why they want to cast a particular spell like this. You're going to write down on that petition everything you'd like that must happen to this individual. You're then going to throw it into the jar. You're going to seal the jar up, and unlike most hexes, you're not going to bury it in the graveyard. You are going to take this jar and you're going to place a candle on top of the jar, and every day for 3 days you light the candle for a bit, and you are going to pray to the entity that you bring in on this particular hex and ask them to power up the spell. And while you're looking at that flame, visualize what you'd like must happen to this individual. When you put the spell together, make sure you have a lot of hate in your heart and that you're angry, because all of this adds to the experience that the target will have in their life. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I said you got to throw everything into the jar and power it up, and basically call on the entity. And once you've done, after the 3 days, you have to bury this particular jar in a deserted area, preferably not your backyard, because it holds negative energy. So just find, a forest where no one really goes, or a deserted area, and you can basically bury it there. So really quick and easy hex, guys. Just replay it if you didn't get everything. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more videos on magic and spellcasting and working with demons, ancient gods. Bye for now.